Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo's Select Care.
Half a day, I'm Clara Calvo bringing you your weekly renewal. It's the holidays, for some the most wonderful time of the year, for others the most lonely or the most stressful time of the year. Today I have Rosemarie Camacho. She is a licensed mental health counselor and a licensed clinical social worker, and she's here to share with us some of the different tools as well as some of the different programs available to all here on Guam. Welcome, Rosemarie.
Hi, Claire. This holiday season, I think it's really important to focus on presence. And by that, I mean not gifts that we spend money on, wrap up in packages and exchange with one another, but by being physically, emotionally present with those that we care about. Oftentimes, our body can be present, but our mind can be somewhere else, either focused on the past or worried about the future. And oftentimes, we're missing what's right in front of us. And so, when we think about what the holiday season was last year, there's a lot that we weren't able to do, that we are now a little bit more able to do with our family traditions of gatherings being a little bit larger. And, the cooking and eating and just spending time together is so much a part of our culture. COVID-19 has really resulted in an increase in mental health problems, specifically anxiety. There's a lot of folks that are worried about their finances, of course, depression with having lost people, and being worried for so long about so many things that it starts to wear us down. So patients who have a lot of anxiety symptoms can eventually start having symptoms of depression just because it's mentally and physically exhausting to be worried all the time. Let's think of those who have lost someone through COVID-19 or other illnesses over the last year or two, and really reflect on how precious life is and how unpredictable life can be. Spending time together is really the most beautiful gift that we can have, especially when it's something that has been taken away from us. So with mental health problems on the increase, it's not just that the problems have increased, it's also there's less stigma about coming forward and saying, I'm not okay. Just like any other illness, we kind of try to manage things on our own. With home remedies, so to speak. We have our little stress management routines, or we reach out to our friends and family. But just like any other illness, when the things that we know how to do aren't working, when it's just not enough, it's time to go to the doctor. It's time to seek professional help. So there are so many resources out there. Guam Behavioral Health and Wellness Center, they do their best to reach everybody who needs their help. There's actually some additional resources that are available because of COVID-19 through grant funding available through either government agencies or nonprofit organizations to help with this increase of mental health problems. For those with private insurance or those in the military, there are clinics with mental health providers, civilian and military providers that can assist those individuals that need some additional help. There's the crisis hotline with the Guam Behavioral Health and Wellness Center. There's the Veterans Crisis Line available 24/7. So know that you're not alone. Know that everyone's having a rough time through this pandemic in one way or another. Mental health problems are increasing, but so is reaching out. Reaching out is increasing too. So do your best to support one another, check on family and friends, and don't assume that they're okay. And if you or someone you love needs some additional help, reach out for help, because that's what we're here for, is to assist those who need us.
Thank you so much, Rosemarie, and thank you all. I'll see you next time on your weekly renewal.
Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo's Select Care.